Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Brad, and I've been involved with boxing and martial arts for the past 6 or 7 years, and I just want to give you guys my 2 cents on what to do when you're first starting. If you want to actually have a career in boxing or fighting, these are my recommendations to you right now. The number one mistake that I see most guys do is they just rush right into sparring, and they just rush right into getting into a fight with somebody they don't know, because they come into the gym and they think that they're tough shit. Let me just briefly explain to you what that looks like most of the time. Most of the time, guys come into the gym, they think that they're different than everybody else there. They think that, and these are the guys with the ego. This is the biggest mistake. They go in and then they get the living daylights beat out of them in the gym. Because one thing that you gotta understand about a boxing gym, particularly like a hardcore one in the Bronx or Brooklyn, like John's gym or the Judah Brothers gym or whatever, is that you gotta understand you're going in there with people who are hungry to win. So if you go in there with some type of attitude or something to prove that you're better than other people, and that includes, Wing Chun guys, that includes Muay Thai guys, that includes anybody. If you go into somebody else's gym, just lose the ego and go there ready to learn. If you have that type of attitude, you're gonna do way better. You're gonna have people try to help you. If you go in there trying to fight and really hurt somebody, you're gonna have a really bad experience where somebody beats the shit out of you, and you're gonna be completely helpless, and you're probably never gonna come back. So that's my first piece of advice to you. The second piece of advice to you is don't just jump in with the trainer. One thing that I've really noticed about trainers in the New York City boxing scene particularly is that it can be a bit of a meat grinder. Like, sometimes the trainers that you get, they're guys that don't really care about you so much. They kind of just want to do the bare minimum with you to see if you're committed, and then, but keep a distance, My best advice to you would be find somebody who cares about you. Find somebody who doesn't want to see you get hurt, because too often I have seen things like this where guys will go in and they'll get beat up and they'll quit because their trainer didn't really care about them, and their trainer just put them in with somebody who just wanted to fuck them up or let them get into some type of gym war, and then they never come back. Thirdly, the best thing I can give you is don't hit the heavy bag so much. Do your shadow boxing. The most important thing that you could do to improve your fighting is shadow box a lot, and do your sparring and do your road work and lift weights. Those are 3, 4 really underrated things. I see a lot of people beating the shit out of the heavy bag, and what winds up happening to those guys is that they fight like this. They fight just standing still. A good boxer is somebody who moves. He can move around. He doesn't have to just stay in one spot, He can move. He's agile. But the problem is, most people, they just stick on the heavy bag because it's fun and you can look cool. And even when you're hitting your trainer's pads, it's not the same as shadow boxing and moving your own body around. You have to become very comfortable with moving your own body through space. So that's what I recommend to you guys. That's about it. Oh, road work. Road work is so huge. Road work. You could do all the shadow boxing in the world, but if you're not running, you're just not gonna make it. So that's about it. Take it easy.